You are now listening to Barco Boys.
Y'all funky ass up, y'all know the routine.
Niggas can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.
I'm about halfway through it, and I know what I gotta do. I'm about 3 steps unfolding. I just need God to come through. I need love, I need patience. Take me back to the basics. I just need one more shot at living. I just need one more shot like Pippin.
Niggas can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you. I am the have-nots mascot.
Yep. What's still with the people? Hold on.
You said you love me, did you mean it? Or was it only for the season? Baby, tell me what's the reason? And if you thought I ignored you, then how you mean it? You be having me daydreaming, yeah. Good, you know all that shit we made up.
Oh, it's Wednesday. Oh, we halfway through, I promise you. Women chit at, what up? Yeah, Jay, we here, we made it, we midway through. We get ready for that rush hour. Yep, it's Wednesday. Women chit at, what up? Get on in here.
For you, yeah. You said you love me, did you mean it? Or was it only for the season? Baby, tell me what's the reason? And if you thought I ignored you, then how you mean it? You be having me daydreaming, yeah. Good, you know all that shit we made up. Ain't about to let them just play us. I don't know who to fuck the game up, yeah. Just tell them we always gonna do it major. Middle finger up to the haters, yeah. I might be mad, but girl, I swear I won't know you. I might be mad, but I'll do anything for you. I might be mad, but girl, I swear I won't ignore you. I might be mad, but I'll do anything for you, yeah. Stimulate your mind, open that third eye.
Yeah, it's my brother Harley, man. HARL 3Y. My boy Harley, I don't know how you spell it, but I think that's how it is. What's up with the people, man? More than we a mess in here, man. We just some regular guys and gals having some real conversation. What's good with the people? What's good, Jason? What's good, my brother? Yeah, we trying to get the day over with. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
Absolutely. Work days, no joke.
Ain't gonna lie to you. It's coming to the end. What's up with y'all, man? What's up with Fly LBZ? What's good with the crew? What's good with y'all?
What up?
Different shit.
Hey, man.
Yes.
Hey, man, we can't complain. We can't complain, man. Another day above ground. You know. You knew it. Hey, man, I guess we get right into it, man. We ain't gonna waste no time. You don't need to waste no time, is it? LBZ, I have one for you. Let me put this up here real quick. Cause I know they ain't out here doing it. No, it ain't nothing crazy. It ain't nothing crazy. But you know how I start off. I start off with the little ratchet behavior before I get into the real topic. But no, check it out. Check it out, Fly. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this, man. Woman was arrested after she shot and killed A lash tech. The incident happened when she went to get her lashes done, and they argued over $20 lash deal. Killed the girl in her damn own house. Come on, man.
That's crazy.
Come on, man. Take the lashes off any goddamn way. Get them shits off, man. Shit doing something to your brain.
And it is not the best.
Yeah, man, that shit doing something to
the lashes fucking up their brain.
Come on, man. They bugging.
The lashes.
They bugging out here, man. They bugging out here, man. She done killed the girl over $20 in her own goddamn house. She probably wanted the spider lashes. I don't know if that's what you call them. The long ones that be looking like this. Like, come on, man, with all this made up stuff, man. Just be you, boo-boo.
Child, talking about this Mobile, Alabama mother of two. Child, y'all, oh my God, this Mobile, Alabama mother of two. She is a lash tech. Just now was unalived by one of her little bum-ass clients. So from here on out, y'all, when y'all inviting these crazy-ass psycho bum to y'all house, be careful and be on the lookout. Make sure you got your fire somewhere tucked to your side. So if anything get out of hand, fire, and you get their ass first. Or start patting them down and checking to see what the fuck they got on them to make sure they ain't coming into your house with no weapons. Girl's name is China Hickman. She nice looking girl, banging body. She is lash tech out there in Mobile, Alabama, and she lets people come to her home to get their lashes done. She does some nice ass lashes too. She was posting yesterday about, people come pull up and get these lashes, and I think she was doing for like $20 or whatever. So you already know when you offering some cheap service, you got cheap brokers that's gonna try to pull up and get that shit for the cheap, especially when it's a deal going on. So this girl, 29-year-old Kenedra Davis, I'm probably saying that name wrong, but and maybe this we don't know. This is all speculation from here on out. What we don't know is what the fuck transpired or what happened. Maybe the girl didn't have the $20. That's probably what happened because she looked like she don't have $20. But maybe she didn't have them $20 or whatever. She wasn't satisfied with the way her lashes looked. I don't know. But I just know things went to the left. And the sweet girl was unalive. Babies, two beautiful, beautiful babies. And a slew of family members and friends that are hurt and torn up over this. The bitch, she is locked up. She's behind bars. I don't know if she has a bond. The prayers and a lot of prayers and heartfelt concerns.
Hey, man, let's prayers up to the young lady, man. Come on, man. Aaron talked about that's why she do her own, man.
Me too. My own.
Hey, my boy Todd said, man, the lashes went to the left, man. Hey, Todd, man. Listen, man, all I know is women, your lashes are beautiful just the way they are.
Just the way they are.
You know why you gotta go put?
Sometimes that ain't the case all the time. Now some people don't really have lashes.
First of all,
like they really thin.
I might have made a mistake by saying it go to your brain. It's something going to your head. What are they putting on the lashes to get them to hold on? Is it glue?
Hey, Bees, let me ask you this, Bees. When did lashes become a thing? My grandmother ain't wear lashes. My mother ain't wear lashes. My aunts ain't wear lashes. This had to be a new millennium thing.
You didn't think they did. Everybody didn't, but it's been a thing.
I'm telling you, my mother and my grandmother ain't wear no lashes.
Maybe
it was
a little
really
eyeliner with white people. White women wore lashes. Like I remember seeing white people wear lash extensions back in the 60s. And
See,
70s.
That's the problem right there. We trying to be like the white women. We want the hair flowing, and we want to be like the white women. Come on, y'all.
He crazy.
That's the problem, man. Let's just be us, please, ladies.
I just felt like they became a thing when I got to college, though, Bees. Like I ain't really see lashes growing up until I got to like that out of college. I started seeing them like tremendously.
Well, that's the thing.
I guess because they started selling them in a beauty supply store or something.
But it's a difference because back in the day, it wasn't advertised. So, women didn't let you know that they're wearing this fake hair or fake, what I'm saying? It was not something that people were proud of, so you wouldn't have known. But it came to
the butterfly ones, Bees. Ain't nobody was wearing the butterfly ones.
I don't know if I got weave in or not. I'm going to wear my wig, So it became more known because they were talking about it more.
Hey, they got out women out here looking like they got.
But I know a lot of people that were wearing extensions, like the little wig pieces clipping the hair and stuff back in the day.
Hey, y'all, listen, man. They got out women out here looking like they got caterpillars on their eyes. Come on, man. Enough is enough, man. Take the caterpillars off and tighten up, man.
You say that, but it's a lot of people running around that need some enhancements. It's just
I'm gonna say this, man. Ain't no nigga looking at no girls saying or no women saying, "Yo, man."
It's a lot of them.
She needs some lashes, man. She needs lashes.
No man in their right mind is going to walk up on a female and say, "You know what you missing, girl? All you need right now is some lashes. That's all you need is some." Ain't no man doing that. Never.
There's no way.
Never seen it.
No way. Not doing it, women. I know y'all want to enhance y'all beauty and y'all may think y'all look some type of way, but men ain't looking at that.
It might help. Let's be clear. Bees might be absolutely right. It definitely probably helps enhance beauty, but that ain't nothing nobody checking for.
Let me say something, right? I always been an eyes guy. I like, I like the eye contact and all that stuff. I always been an eyes guy. I'm never looking and saying, yeah, you need lashes. I can see past all that shit. Me personally, I'm never looking at that, man. So please, ladies, come on. Girl just got
motherfucker dying over him, yo.
Girl just got killed over $20 lash. Come on, man. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. And I hear you, Aaron. She doing her own and stuff like that. Aaron said, I used to have long lashes, but now you're putting some on. Come on, man. Make this stuff make sense. Y'all don't have to do that, man.
I want to know. I want to know, Aaron. Is it a beauty enhancement? Do you feel like it changes? It takes you to a whole nother level when you throw the lashes on?
It does.
It do.
I'm saying when y'all put them,
you can tell the difference.
When y'all put them on and get in the mirror, which I said, that's it right there. That's it right there. I'm hitting now. I'm really hitting now. I'm hitting on.
Just like any enhancement, right? I mean, you do feel you look different, and if that's the look that you're going for, why not?
I'm saying when y'all put them on, is it because you want guys to notice your eyes? Because we do that regularly.
Not everybody, but some women do feel that enhancements make them look better and more attractive. I mean, even if you remember looking at the cartoons back in the day,
you know what we got to do one day? We got to have a survey.
So she was trying to get Bugs Bunny, whatever her name is, Lady Bugs Bunny.
We got to have one day. We got to have a survey. We got to get the guys' opinion on how they feel with the women with the enhancements. And I guarantee you it's going to be 99.2% of men saying they could do without all that shit. Right? They may be attracted to you and see it and be like, yeah, it's cute. But most guys like, man, knock it the hell off, man. You got to get dolled up every day. You're in the mirror 2 hours. Come on, man.
Some dudes like enhancements. Yeah, I'm starting to realize with the BBLs and all that shit. Some dudes like it, bro. Some dudes like enhancements, bro. I'm noticing that shit. It just, I don't know.
Yeah, because they out here paying for them and everything, man.
Yeah. They paying for it. That's what I'm saying. They paying for it. They paying for enhancements,
Aaron said, I feel naked without them now. Oh, my goodness. Lord of mercy.
Yeah, I remember when I was younger, a girl said to me, "Would I pay to get her hair done?" And I'm like,
what's wrong with
why would I pay for some shit that I'm not into? I wouldn't. Oh, so you wouldn't pay to get my hair done? No, I wouldn't. I'm not into that type of shit.
Yeah, I ain't really too fond of it either, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I prefer you natural, man. I think guys don't, we recognize the natural beauty, man. We recognize it, man. I got another weird, crazy story for y'all.
She said, I feel naked without them now.
Yeah, man. Y'all see this woman here? She was just arrested, and got a crazy story about this lady. It says exposed. If your man cheated on you with her, you need to get tested.
Oh, Lord.
According to authorities, 30-year-old Kendra Wolford was diagnosed with HIV in 2018. Investigators allege she knowingly kept her diagnosis a secret, never sought treatment, and continued having unprotected sex with multiple partners without telling them.
Got to be more
Authorities
careful.
also alleged she became pregnant without receiving prenatal care after her baby was born prematurely and admitted to NICU. The child's father reportedly learned the baby had HIV and was urged to get tested himself. He reportedly tested positive. Authorities have also alleged that another child is HIV positive. Police further allege she knowingly exposed multiple people to HIV from 2018 until her arrest on July 8th, 2026. The total number of people who may have been affected has not been publicly confirmed. Ladies, if your boyfriend or husband was involved with her, don't wait. Get tested. And men, if you think there's any chance you were exposed, get tested too. Knowing your status could protect your health and the health of others. And they trying to say, they allegations, but I've seen this story more than once, and it's just crazy, crazy, crazy. I mean, yo, the thing is, because I seen that in Atlanta. I seen in Atlanta that it's 1 million new cases.
It's a hot state.
Yeah, I heard like it's 1 million new cases. What I noticed now, it seems like people think, they could fight the bug or something, or they not worried about the bug because they can live with it and Medicare. I don't know. It's like they don't care. It's like, whatever. Give me that thing, girl.
They definitely don't care. You remember that Houston spring break thing?
Oh yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
What?
All the sex they was having, bees.
Yeah, and it was people that came out of there saying they had contracted multiple diseases, including HIV, and that was like a bump in the number of STI, STD cases, especially in the South, southern states.
IAO says, I generally hate arresting people like that who also spit blood on you. Ah, man.
Yeah, and that you for some reason it's like this generation or whoever don't care about spreading stuff. They don't care about protecting themselves, because you can say it 50,000 times, this is what's going to happen to you if you have unprotected sex, and nobody thinks about having protected sex when it comes to not wanting to contract these diseases. It's absolutely insane, just the mentality that they have. And it probably is because they feel like they can live with it.
Come on, man. Let's just go to the clinic and get tested, man, before I even dip the stick, man.
I need to see your my chart. Sorry, baby. I need to log in to your my chart.
Let's go get tested, man, and find out right here on the spot, man.
Appreciate your service, brother. See, sir, you see what cops got to deal with? Bullshit, bro. Yeah, certain cops got to deal with the bullshit, bro. That shit be wild, bro. Hey, I can't do it. I'm gonna be honest. I couldn't be a cop. I can't do it.
With murder and
I ain't got it in me, bro.
Because that's crazy.
I wouldn't even sign up for that job, man.
I can't do it, but you got to realize somebody got to do it, And the people that do it, you got to, hey, man, appreciate your service, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't do it. I can't do it.
AIO. Make sure you tune in this Thursday, man. I got some stuff for the cops, man. I got a bunch of stuff going on with the police, man. Make sure you tune in. We got some good things and some bad things, and we're gonna, speak on them. So make sure you tuned in on Thursday, man.
Love your opinion. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and make sure you subscribe, man, so you know, and hit them notifications, so man, when we going live, so we can talk about these things, man. Because there's a lot of stuff going on involving cops, and I would like to get your intake, man, on the good cops, bad cops, man, because we got them all. You know what I'm saying? So I would like to get your input on the situation. But yeah, man, that's a rough one right there, man. Just sit and think about it, like.
Hey, in the words of Sub G, no sex to marriage, man.
But you out here spreading that thing around. The kids got it, and come on, man.
Wicked, bro.
Come on,
people out here using it as a weapon. I'm telling you.
Come on, man.
Let's talk about sex, baby.
It's just come on, man. It's just enough is enough. We ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. We got some surveys, man. I mean, not some surveys, but some statistics. Y'all tell me what y'all feel about this, man. Married couples that view themselves as a team and combine their incomes have higher net worths and lower divorce rates. According to research published in the Journal of Consumer Research and data from the Federal Reserve Survey of Consumer Finances, couples who combine their dual incomes into joint accounts and view their wealth as a unified asset build significantly more net worth than those who keep their money separate. Studies indicate that this financial integration fosters a team mindset that leads to smarter long-term investments and more disciplined saving habits. By operating as a single economic unit, these power couples are able to leverage their combined resources to acquire real estate and other assets at much faster rate than single individuals or financially segregated peers. This collaborative approach to finances also serves as a major indicator of relationship longevity and overall happiness. According to findings from Cornell University, dual income couples who pool their money report higher levels of relationship satisfaction and are less likely to experience conflict over daily spending. The data suggests that the act of merging finances builds a deep sense of mutual trust and shared purpose, transforming the partnership into a formidable economic engine. This financial unity not only creates a stronger household, but also serves as a primary driver for building generational wealth and achieving the modern American dream together. How do y'all feel about that? Y'all let me know also in the chat how y'all feel about that. How y'all feel about that?
Me, for one, I'm confused. Because isn't it already supposed to be that if you're in a relationship?
In a marriage,
I thought. Misunderstanding what this is about?
In a marriage, I thought.
Right. So is this specifically saying that people are getting together just for the purpose of forming a team financially? Because I thought if you got in a relationship with somebody, you pull, you're one, you're pooling your resources and you're doing things together as a team, in some aspect, even if, one is an earner and one is not, you're still in a team, somebody bringing something to contribute to the partnership.
I was about to say, I 100% agree that the team mindset is supposed to be like that. That's how it's supposed to be, team mindset. I ran into an issue where me and my wife was sharing a joint account, and a crazy part, I felt so bad about this. This was probably about 10 years ago. And child support took a bunch of money out the account. And some of that was my wife's money. You know what I mean? What she got paid for. So I definitely think sharing income or having access to each other's income is going to make the team mindset all the way there. But you got to have an understanding, a complete understanding. And my situation was different, so I wouldn't agree to joint accounts if you don't know each other's situation completely. I think that we had to understand that later on once we got married. But team aspect at all costs, I want my wife to know that she always got money if I got money. So is that me giving her own card? Yeah. If she got to give me a card, yeah, I think it should be like that if you don't do a joint account.
Right. And that's one of the things that's part of the partnership, right? Because even when you get married, you're taking on that person's bad credit. You're taking on that person's bad habits, right? Their financial mishaps. So that's part
absolutely,
of
B.
It's unfortunate, but it is a part of saying I do. And a lot of people don't think about that when they get married. And it is definitely a learning situation for a lot of people. So, glad
I was about to say, because we definitely had to learn, because she took on all my debt, everything. She took everything that came with what I had going on, and it caused it. I'm gonna be honest, it caused issues. That shit caused issues. You know what I mean? That was one of those situations where as though it caused issues because I didn't have a clear understanding of my debt and how that shit transitioned once you get married. And now that I know, we know how to approach it now. So like I said, as long as you got an understanding, teamwork will make the dream work. I can guarantee you that. If you look at it like that, I can guarantee you that's gonna be a successful household. But if you look at it like, oh, I got my own money, she got her own money, that shit gonna get bad quick.
Yeah,
that's gonna get bad quick.
How that mindset works in
I
a
wouldn't be able
marriage.
to, yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that in a marriage where it's like, I got my own, you do your thing, and I can't do that.
I got money and you don't. You know, you asking to borrow money from me. How do you do that?
Yeah, that don't even sound right.
I don't like that. I mean, it's a, I don't know. It just put me in a different area, because it's like, if we're supposed to be partners, I got, you got, I got. You know, I don't know. Maybe it's something different with everybody today, that they felt like that was a need to report that, you know, that's what people are doing. I thought that was the purpose of actually forming a union.
I mean, you'll be surprised. It's a lot of people that's not doing it, and you'll be surprised. And not for nothing, you see a lot. The divorce rate is kind of high. Like, you see this shit happening all the time. Motherfuckers get married and being married 6 months and shit like that. And you're like,
well, that's because people want the wedding. They don't want the marriage. They want a wedding.
Yeah. Yeah. And like I said, I
want a husband.
Hey, let's be clear. So I think a lot of that, you know, just looking at the post is, I feel like it's coming from a standpoint of celebrities, maybe, you know, people, like you said, getting married for the wrong reasons, women jumping in it for the bread, for the money. So I think it depends on how you look at it. If you're not marrying for the right reasons and loving the person that you really love, I think like it could turn into something different when it comes to money. Money is the root of all evil. Money can fucking ruin a relationship and turn a relationship sour real quick. Money is one of the key components into divorces. That's one of the key components.
It's crazy that you say that, because in the same token, right, the partnership could turn the relationship all the way up. We, you know what I'm saying? We got a partnership, and we trying to build, and we building on something together.
That's what the goal is, right?
That's what I thought, right? I told you I had a female, right, that I knew that asked me before, you know, she asked me this question straight out. Now, mind you, I used to deal with her a long time ago, like, you know, even when she asked me, do you think I should get, because she definitely had it like that to where she could do it. Do you think I should marry for finances or for love, basically? I'm like, I don't know. You know, I didn't even know what to say. But now that I look back on it, it's like, yo, I feel like if you marrying for the finances and you feel like you met a partner where y'all on it like that and y'all trying to build something,
it should never ever be for finances ever, because that person may lose their finances.
Say that though.
What if that person lose their money? Now you was just there for the money. You wasn't even there for the love.
Listen, I got you.
B's relationships.
Stability in both, right? You should be. You should have a relationship.
That's not a true statement, B's.
Love connection, a stable financial connection, a stable goal. You know.
B's. Would you want somebody for your better and your worse, or you want somebody that just wants you for your better?
But look, let me say this, Fly. I hear what you're saying, and before you,
you just gotta look at it like that, B's. I don't want nobody that just want me for my money. Even when I'm fucked up, are you gonna want me?
Yeah, look, but it's a difference in some people being fucked up and can bounce back. But it's a difference, you know what I'm saying, when you have that somebody that's just staying fucked up for 40 years.
And not for nothing, Fly, I looked at it exactly how you looking at it, right? But today I don't look at it the same, right? Because she could be saying, you know, like she might see a partner in this person, right? She may not necessarily love him or in love with him like that, and he might not necessarily be in love with her like that, but they know they could build it, they could have a strong team. Right, we could grow to be in love, but we could build something that's dynamic, and we could make something happen financially together.
You just said something key. Team. Even when the point guard not playing the way they supposed to play, other team players got to step up. So meaning, relationship ain't 50-50. It could be 70-30 her way one year. It could be 80-20 my year one year. That's just a relationship. It's up and down. Relationship is up and down.
So
Not unless you're in it for the wrong reasons.
So I got another video for y'all.
I heard a quote.
We're a team.
I heard a quote not too long ago. Tell me what you think. This guy said, broke people marry for love.
I think broke people got the best relationships.
But and not for nothing, yo, marriage is
why? Because they only got is love. You ain't got nothing else, all you got is love. When all else fails, what do we have? Love.
And some people, that's not enough.
And that's the problem. That's why it's a high divorce rate. That's the problem. That's the problem right there. The love ain't enough. Oh, I need more money.
Is it a problem for somebody to say, I don't want my lights turned off every month? Or is it a problem for someone to say that I don't want to live in this struggle mode for 20 years? Is that wrong for somebody not to want to go through that struggle?
No, but I respect a struggle of your lights being out to seeing y'all making it 10 years from now and being like, damn, look where we was at. I respect that struggle more than any other struggle there is.
Some people don't see it that way.
Wow. Hey, Bees, why? Because you stuck with me when I ain't have a damn dollar. You real for that. And that love changes. It changes the whole spectrum of how you feel about a person.
It's crazy you say that, Fly. It's crazy you say that, young brother. Because I got another video for y'all. And I want y'all to tell me how y'all feel about this. Because the woman, she made me sick. So I feel you, Fly, but she made me sick with this.
How y'all feel about a 50-50 household?
And I don't do 50-50. I'll take care of it.
All right. Let's go down here.
It's an interesting concept, but I don't think 50-50 is easy. Maybe not too possible.
What do you mean by that?
Because I think a relationship just changes quite a bit. Some days it could be 70-30, 60-40. So 50-50, I just don't see it that way, you know, so just interchangeable. So
what do you see it as, though, like a clear answer?
Teamwork. Teamwork is never equal. There are some times I will be doing more than you. And there are sometimes you will be doing more.
Okay.
Yeah. So where do we end up popping his?
I think the only thing that tear me away with the answer to the 50-50, because I don't play that.
I know.
Okay, well then, my final question, is it a yes for you for her?
It's a yes.
Okay, and is it a yes for you for him?
It is.
We got a man!
I'm going to keep it real, old boy that said, yeah, he just seemed like he was a little desperate. I ain't going to front. And because what I'm saying is, right, for you to say, yeah, I got it all. Like, if you got it all the time, you got to have a banging ass job. You got to have all this money. You got to be a rich guy or something.
Yeah, I get that.
And I don't believe that you're rich. So teamwork should be the goal, period.
Listen, if you even look at the difference between the guy that said, yes, he take care of everything, and then the guy that said, about the teamwork, look at how they appear, right? You can definitely see that the guy talking about teamwork is more put together.
Absolutely.
So he might be about something. He might be able to add something of value to your life. Whereas if this other guy didn't look like he was spending a lot of money or had a lot of money, and no looks can be deceiving. I'm not saying that, but it's just the way that it appears. He probably taking you through a whole bunch of crap.
Cool.
Just because he's paying the bills or trying to make the decisions. You know what I'm saying? So you got to look past what somebody's saying. You got to look past the whole idea of being provided for. I love a provider, don't get me wrong, but it also has to be a provider, not just of finances, but provider of education, provider of nurturing, a provider.
I respect that you said that, LBs. I respect
you got to be, that. You know what I'm saying? I don't look for someone just to provide financial stability, but you do have to have some kind of basis. I need to know that you are onto something. And that guy, he definitely talking teamwork. He talking what you should want to have as a lifetime partner. Somebody who's willing to pick up your flaws, because we all are flawed.
Appreciate you, V Magic. Appreciate you, brother. Yo, man. Shout out V Magic, man, for the $10 donation, man. Appreciate you, bro. Hey, yo, look. Hey, yo, look.
Up, top, down, bottom DJs.
Listen, right? I'm going to keep it real. Old boy that said, I take care of everything, he should feel some type of way, right? Because even though he got the girl on the end of the joint, he should feel some type of way, especially after she said, I don't play that. Right. If you ever fall short of your glory, my nigga, she out of there.
She out of there.
She is out of there. So, old boy with the suit, I don't know his name or none of that. I respect that more than anything. And I really respect the teamwork aspect, man. The teamwork aspect and understanding that we trying to achieve something. We trying to do something together. That means every day we get up, we wake up, we trying to achieve this goal together. Like, I don't know, man. It's just a different day and time, man. And her thinking that, you know, like I said, the type of guy these women are looking for, man, I be saying all the time, man, you got to be something very special. You got to be pick of the litter to get this type of certain guy that's going to provide all the time. Like, a lot of times, man, you see how these jobs are right now. You see what's going on out here. You want a nigga to work all day, so he's basically spending no time with you. I mean, if he got to get all this money, he ain't spending no time with you. So where's the bond at for real?
You just have a financier. So God's got to be more cognizant too of the women that you're choosing. Because for him to choose her, she had no substance to her answer whatsoever. Like, I don't play that. What kind of response is that? Is that somebody you want to put your time and effort into?
And not for nothing, Fly, the woman that said that to me, I'm not going to say her name. We're going to keep her anonymous because I don't want to make her think I'm shitting on her or nothing. This was about 20-something years ago. She's single now. Right now today, she's single still.
Yeah.
So if she was, you know, for finances, and mind you, she got it going on. She got businesses, all this old shit. She's doing her numbers. But she's single. Right? So I don't know if she meant, you know, when we talk about the finances, she was meaning, you know, a team thing, you know, married for finances, you know, because she was saying the type of guys that, you know, that she had on the list. You know, one might have been, you know, something real good, making great money, this X amount of a year. And I'm like, hey, man, you got to do what you do, however you feel.
It's all in what you're looking for, though. If you don't know what it is that you're looking for, it's going to be hard for you to discern what area you should be looking at. But for some people, they prefer the comforts of life over having a loving relationship. And some people,
that's wicked, dude. That you said that, yo. That's crazy.
And have the finer things in life.
That's crazy, yo.
I'm telling you, I have literally been told many times by
Let me ask you this.
People that I work with, a lot of
I'm glad you just said that. I'm glad you just said that.
Don't marry anybody that's broke. You need to marry that ugly one that got a bunch of money, so you ain't got to work hard.
I'm glad you just said that. Do you think that come from generally upbringing, how you was raised? To think like that?
That's more of a personal thing. I think you develop what you need personally, not necessarily based off of how you were raised. It may have some influence in it. If you were lacking love, you probably want love at some point in your life. So some people may gravitate towards having a loving relationship. But I think personally, you have to know what it is that you're looking for, what your end goal is when you see yourself with a partner. What is it that you're looking to gain out of it?
And it's crazy that you say that.
And that's the difference between poor people. Poor people don't go into relationships like that or even think like that.
Right.
They just don't.
It's crazy that you say that, LBs, because thinking about the female that I'm talking about, well, her situation, it seems like, to me, like she was, you know, staking her question on, you know, shit that she done been through. You know, she done been through the love and all that shit. That shit ain't work. Like, what do you think? Like, asking me, my honest opinion, do you think I should just, you know, marry for finances? Because there's guys out there that want to marry a bitch, basically. You know what I mean? They want me. You know what I mean? And they got good jobs. They got this going on and that going on, and she don't necessarily feel that way about them, but she understands that she could make something happen with them. Like, shit,
right?
I could build something with this guy, regardless of what. But you know, like I said, man, she's still single today.
Some situations have put people in an area where you everything that you're looking for, physically, materially, but lacking emotionally. Some people are okay with that. I've heard women say, I'd rather, be hurt with the ability, to be hurt in a big house than have my feelings hurt and I'm in the ghetto struggling. So it's a personal choice.
That's crazy, yeah. Because I understand.
But the girl said, she literally said, I'd rather have my feelings hurt, be cheated on, and be laying by the pool in my 3,000.
And a lot of times that should just be,
than to
and
be
it's crazy
in
because
apartment and you cheating on me. So
a lot of times that should just be temporary, though. You know what I'm saying? And that be the shit that throw me off. A lot of times that shit temporary. A lot of times, just knowing you got somebody that's there with you make you push harder and go harder and do things. And women not willing. A lot of women. I'm not gonna say all women. A lot of women not willing to sacrifice and go through them struggles. And they're like, man, enough of the struggle and shit. I ain't doing that.
I get it, because that struggle
chick from the
gets
hood
old
will.
really quick, and it takes years
chick from
off
the
your
hood
life
will,
if y'all don't believe it or not. Because listen, I don't want to be with nobody I got to continue to struggle with. That's just the bottom line. I'm on the other side now.
Hey, I just seen a homeless man up the block the other day, standing out there with a cane with his girl. I'm trying to tell you, dog.
What's continue to struggle? Wait, like explain that part to me, LB. Somebody that you continue to struggle with. You saying past 1 year, 2 years, 5 years down the line. Sometimes
continuing to struggle because nothing is changing. You got to understand. Some people get in relationships and get comfortable because they're being provided for. They have that person that is doing the work. They have that person that is go-getter. And they get lazy, they get complacent. You're not on the same page as far as goals. Communications lack. You have no desire to do any better.
So what you're saying, Bees, is if that other person isn't growing in the relationship, that's where it kind of differs, you're saying?
It definitely differs, yeah. And some people we get tired of the same scenario. And, like we're guilty of a lot of times applying that to the whole. Everybody's that way. All men are this way. All women are this way.
So let me ask this. So if the communication is good, so if you see you see the person pushing towards the goal, and y'all still struggling, you just tired of the struggle, and you not willing to, get down with the get down. Like, yo, shit, I see he pushing for it. He trying to do it. Shit, like, I mean, some people might push for a goal. And push for a goal, and it just doesn't happen right away. You know what I'm saying? Shit don't happen certain times. Like when I look at people like these Jeff Bezos and these shits like that, Jeff Bezos ain't get rich till he was 40 something.
Right.
Like I look at people's stories and I'm like, yo, a lot of people struggle to get where they are. You know what I'm saying? If you see the person is pushing towards the goal and pushing towards the shit, and y'all communication is good, y'all have an understanding, do you still sit back and say, man, I ain't with this struggling shit, I gotta go get me get me a nigga that's out here winning right now. I ain't got time to be, waiting for this.
Again, that's personal preference. Some women are not meant to ride the storm out with that. You know what I'm saying? They just ain't. Some women don't have the capacity to do that. But then that's where I said,
right.
For me, it comes in, I just don't want a provider of finances. I want a provider that also nurtures, a provider that also teaches. You know what I'm saying? So right. I want the whole shebang, the love and the financial stability. You know what I mean?
Right.
So if you're lacking one or the other, then you got to make a decision. Am I going to continue to wait for this process? I can support, but how long? And then you got to look at it on the other side of the coin too. How does it take you 40 years to get it right? And it can. I ain't gonna say it don't, because like you said, Jeff Bezos and them, a lot of those millionaires do take some time. But what are you doing in the interim?
Hey, Natalie.
You know what I mean? That interim also counts. So if you're not doing anything, does that you still expect that person to still stick around and go through that with you? So I don't know. It's just a personal thing. And like I tell my kids, if you have a goal and you're trying to reach that goal, that's all fine and good. But in the meantime, you still got to eat. You still got to have clothes. You still got to have a place to stay. So you still need to be making, you might not be able to get that one goal right now, but you still should have other goals that you can meet and other things that you can do along the way.
Yeah, I agree. Hey, Robert Chummy. Robert Chummy said, oh, another one of these channels. No, this is not one of these channels. This is just one day, Women Chat Wednesday. Robert Chummy, make sure you subscribe so you know exactly what's going on, man. Catch some of our other shows.
Yeah,
catch some of our other shows. Robert Chummy said, in God's time, what you call a storm? Someone may say building. Sometimes building is the storm, right, Rob? And he also said God's time, man. Go through what? I mean, the struggle, I guess, Robert. I mean, I don't know, man. I wish people would be more patient, man. Sometimes people patience runs thin, man, and be like, man, I ain't got time for this.
Well, I mean, and we can't say they're wrong, right? Because everybody has desires for themselves.
We cannot. We
just got to have a goal. I prefer, and like you said, communication is definitely a big thing, because if you know that there's a goal that you're trying to reach and you know that it may take you some time to get there, okay, then I understand your desire. I understand where you're trying to get to. Let's come up with a plan, because in the meantime, I want to make sure that we're stable. And especially if we have a family together, I want to make sure that our family don't go lacking in the meantime you pursuing your goals. So what do you need from me? And I'm going to tell you what I need from you. You know what I mean? So that's what I feel like is important when you talk about communication along the ride.
Okay, I get it. Hey, Fly, I want to ask you a question personally. I mean, maybe you too, LBs, because you are also co-parenting. I mean, I am too. My kids are grown though, so I want to ask y'all a question though. I'm gonna let Todd say it, then I ask my question.
What's up, y'all? It's co-parenting daddy. Hey, man. So as soon as I drop my kids off on a Friday, I'm out. Like, I don't know if I don't like being home by myself or being without my kids, because, once they go, the house is quiet, and they're gonna be lonely. So, like, for people who, like, do the every other weekend thing, like, what are you doing that week when the kids are going? You know what I mean? Like, do you be tripping? Do you be missing them? Do you be like, thank God they're going? I just get out of town. I just like, I'm out. So let me know. Let me know. Am I tripping or no? Tripping or no? All right, late.
So, Fly, I wanted to ask you a question, and because you was, with Hezzy and everything, how did you feel? How do you feel when Hezzy got to go home and you co-parenting and shit? Because I know how you feel, but tell the people how you feel.
Yo, okay, so that was a good one. First of all, yeah, Mr. Everywhere, you never there. So let's be clear on that. Every chance I had to get to travel when I didn't have my kids, I took every opportunity. Why? Because I go into a deep depression, man. My last two kids was around me every single day of their life. So to separate from them for days, weeks, yo, that shit fucking me up, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got into a little depression happened. Like, me and my wife being separated, we separated for some time. And me and her separated. Being home alone and not being around my kids when I was around 13, 14, 15 years of their life every single day, boy, that shit was hard, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That shit was hard because I love my kids so much, bro. You don't ever want to be out their sight, especially not in a out the home situation. That you don't want to do that. Hezekiah was the first one. Shit was a crush. Crushed me as a young adult. I was 21, so that crushed me because that was my start to fatherhood. So I didn't get the experience that I wanted with my first son. Crushed me out the gate. I knew the second time I was going to do it right. I'm not going to fuck up on this one. You know what I mean? This one is going to be right. And being separated from those kids for a portion of time, boy, man, that shit was rough, That shit was rough. I traveled as much as I can. I ain't never want to be home. I think I was going. I left my house so many times, and I come back. I look at the mail stacked up to the ceiling. I'm like, damn, I ain't been home in a couple of days. I ain't home I don't want to be home. There's no reason to be home, bro. I got a 3-bedroom, and I'm here by myself. Fuck am I doing?
Right.
At this point, he's like, damn, you paying bill. And you doing, what are you doing? I don't know what I'm doing.
Man. Damn, I feel you on that, yo. I mean, like, you know, I tell my story all the time, man. I don't sugarcoat nothing. I wasn't the best parent. Like, me personally, man, my situation was like, you know how I have my kids every weekend and all that, but I had a situation where I went to prison, man. I went to prison, and that was like my biggest depression. Not being able to raise my children how I saw or envisioned raising them and being out their life and trying to give them messages, coming to visit.
Nah, I'm married.
And talk to them and say little things to them. Me, I felt like that wasn't even raising them. I'm just like, damn, I'm out of my goddamn kid's life. I felt like a fucking failure. I'm gonna keep it 1,000%, 100. Wow. I felt terrible, bro. Like, that was like the worst shit, being locked up. Yo, couldn't be there, not being able to be there for my children, man. So I know, man. I felt him on that, though. I was like, damn, yo, that's difficult, you know, co-parenting, and the kids got to be going back with their mother and this, that, and the third, and you want to be around your kids all the time, and that shit is like a sad thing, man. But, you know, shout out to him. And he said, damn, he said he dropping his kids off on Friday. Do he got full custody of his kids?
No,
I mean, partially joint custody. What he give them up on a week?
They
weekends?
Primarily with her. I think. I don't know. I can't remember.
I was just hearing him say he drop him off on Friday, so I'm thinking they with him from Monday to Friday.
Monday to Friday. Could be. You're right. He did say that. I don't know.
Hey, yo, I'm going to be honest with you. If you're a father and you got boys and you don't get an opportunity to spend as much time with them and give them everything that you know, bro, it's insane to me. You're doing a disservice to society, all of the above, bro. You are, bro. I don't care what nobody say, bro. Them boys need us, bro. They need us, bro.
Absolutely, yo. And I think, you know,
girls do too. I don't want to do that, Bees. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
definitely.
No, but you're right. You're right, because I can attest to that. You know, having boys, I can't teach them nothing about being a man. I can tell them my idea of what, you know, they should do.
Hey, E, every time I get around Hezzy a little different. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching them grow up from afar, so that shit is, you already know how that shit is, bro. That shit do something to a man, bro. Yeah. And if it doesn't do nothing to you, you're not a real man. You're not a real father. Don't even look at yourself as a father or a dad, bro.
Speak on it.
This dad shit, I take it a little differently. I don't have issues with my boys. Man, my boys fell out. Me and my right-hand man, I'm talking about jokers that I love to this day, fell out because they don't take this fatherhood shit serious as I do, bro.
Right.
Speak on it.
I mean,
the people that helped me bring my children into this earth suck ass. Sorry, excuse me.
We ain't saying no names. Goodness, we not saying no names, you know. But yeah, man, I get it, man.
Yeah, nah. Some of these jokers suck, Bees, and then I be.
Suck ass. I got two of them. Two of them. Sorry, motherfucker.
Sometimes we find excuses. Like I always say, my father didn't know how to be a father, but even to know that my dad didn't know how to be a father, I don't think he loved us enough, because the love would have drew you in, man. It'd have drew you in.
You would think
5 boys. Come on, B.
You would think.
Come on, man.
And And I hear people say that all the time. I don't know how to be a parent. None of us do. None of us know how to do
that. I definitely didn't know.
And you know what's crazy? Me neither. You know the crazy part about this, yo. I had a first time I had like a real. It wasn't even a hard. It was like it wasn't even an argument because he wasn't saying shit. My father. The first time I really had a chance to just like, I ain't even gonna say the courage. Just wanted to get all the shit off my chest that I wanted to say to him. My brother Vito had got killed, and we was coming back from Alabama. And I said to him, I'm like, yo, you had 5 boys, dog. 5 boys that you did nothing for. You like, yo, you just I ain't gonna say you abandoned us, and this is what I'm telling him. I'm telling him just like this, but like I cried
because he was there. That's the crazy part. He was there.
I cried and everything. I'm like, yo, do you understand how talented I was in basketball and boxing? All the shit that you was never there, nigga. Like I went off on this nigga so bad I wanted to knock him out. Like he was like, yo, calm down, calm down. He felt my energy, but it's like, calm down, calm. I'm just like, yo, dog, you just was like in the way ass nigga. Yo, I don't even know why my mother laid up with your punk ass. Like, this is how I'm getting on him and shit. And it's like, yo, man, I don't know, man. They say you learn from other people's mistakes, right? And I knew that I never wanted to be like that guy. You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely.
Yeah, he was just in the way, man.
Absolutely.
And shout out to him, man, because I know he'd be listening to the show sometime. But shout out to him, man. Don't want him to think I'm shooting shots at him. But sometimes you need to hear this shit, man.
Well, it's somebody else out there that may be, in that situation and need to hear from a point of view of a child, you know what that feels like, because it makes a huge difference.
Right.
It makes a huge difference in a child's life. If you're there and you're not participating, that makes a huge difference. You might as well not be there.
All his kids was athletes. Everyone. He ever won one of your games, Fly?
Yeah, he went to one.
One game.
Matter of fact, he went to two. He went to one when I was a youth player, and then he went to one I was in high school.
Hey, Bees, it was times, and this is no lie, it was times I scored 45 points in a game. I would look in the stands and nobody's there.
Nobody be there, yo. You know how many days I got other
niggas.
Like, I didn't even know that was a thing, yo.
I got other niggas'
didn't realize that was a thing till I got older.
Rooting me on. And shit.
I never thought to look to the stands. That never was here. Like I knew I ain't had nobody there. That shit wasn't even a thing for me.
It hurts. I promise you. I didn't even have a dad. But at all my games, my mom never supported anything that I did. Nothing.
My father
I felt the pain. I never saw anybody in the stands for me other than friends and family. Other family members. But that's
my dad used to box, right? He used to box, right? When he found out I was boxing, you think he'd show up and, root me on, do anything? Nah, man, none of that. It's like, dog, what is more important than your children? Right? And I be trying to ask her, what was your dreams and your goals? I don't think he ever had dreams and goals for himself. So why not try to push your kids towards their dreams and goals?
That's
they
why I
don't
said
understand
that,
the
that's
toll
where
that
love
it takes
come in.
on the family, and that pisses me off. That they don't understand, how that little act impacts someone else's life. You know what I mean? Because that little hurt that you hold on to, that affects you, and that
lifetimes go
into a lot of different things. And so for some kids, it can go a different way. For
lifetimes, though, that shit could affect people for lifetimes.
Yeah. I sit here sometimes and I'm like, with my son's father, my youngest one, I'm like, dude, you gonna tell my child that you can't come to his football games while you're off of work because you got to take care of a puppy that you just bought for $1,500, $500. You gonna tell him that because the puppy too little can't travel. You gonna tell my child that you can't come to his game because of that? Are you crazy? That's the stuff that they don't understand.
Man.
Hurts and can have a lasting effect negatively. You know what I'm saying? I try my best to, keep my kids encouraged and help them understand. I don't pacify or excuse their father's behaviors, but that's definitely let them know that's his flaw. That doesn't mean that he doesn't care. I don't know if he does or not. It's not what to say. But
just got a weird way of showing it, man.
That's gonna build you and let it build you for the better. That's the best that you can do with that.
Man, and being that we speaking on this type of situation, man, let me play this Blueface clip, man, because this was deep to me too, man. And his moms wasn't trying to hear it, but y'all tell me what y'all think.
false is that you think things that do not matter to me today
It
matter
doesn't care
more
if it matters to you. It
than the
matters to
trauma
God.
that you
It doesn't
caused by
matter.
being the way you are.
Okay, tell me what trauma. What trauma did you have?
Watching you domestically violently have altercations with your kids and multiple men.
What multiple
I would
men
rather
did I
be in
have?
a I would rather
tell
be in
them-
a tent
Tell the chat what
than to
multiple
watch
men.
my mom and her
Tell
daughter
the chat
fight a man
you,
that my
you-
mom is laying
'cause
down
you didn't
with.
help. That's why you.
Why would I?
It's okay. We didn't need your help.
I was 9 years old.
It don't fucking matter, nigga. If you was 3, you was supposed to help.
You want a 9-year-old to help you fight a grown
Jonathan,
man.
all I'm asking you,
And that's
is
why
you knew that wasn't
I
my fault.
evaluate
You
my
knew
dad
that
the
wasn't-
way I do.
you
Because
knew-
listen to you.
Jonathan,
I ain't never had to
your dad
fight
shot a gun in
nobody
the
for
air
my
at
dad.
me.
I've never had
Your dad
to
shot a gun in the air.
compromise myself at 9 years old
Are you okay?
to fight somebody for
Are
my
you
dad.
okay?
My dad is responsible and grown enough to not put his
That
child
robbed you for
in that
$100,000.
predicament. What are you
Right?
talking
Did
about?
you say he robbed you?
Look how she talk about a 9-year-old, chat. But did you help us? I'm 9 years old. Wow, what can I do? You want me to hit the nigga like this?
Yes.
Get off my mommy!
If
Get off!
somebody's trying to fight your mom,
Man,
yes, that's what you're mad about. We
you're
didn't need your help, though.
crazy.
We didn't need
You
your help.
are
And that
crazy.
altercation was not me or Janice's fault. That was somebody who decided to
You
get
said it was Janice's fault.
No, I said she did not when she could have. She could have just sat there and been quiet. But when it turns out he went to jail because he was intoxicated, right? And we did not know that.
Okay.
Okay.
So why did
But you knew that already. So why did you lie to the chat? And who else did I have a domestic violence?
So why did this happen again?
Hold on, you said multiple men, nigga, had a domestic violence with. Because me and my sugar daddy ain't never had a domestic violence, never in your motherfucking
Sugar
life, and
daddy?
you know it. Not
Yeah.
once. Not even an argument in 20 years, and we are still best friends to this day.
You know the thing, yo, that I don't like about that situation with moms is that she's downplaying his trauma and what he's trying to tell her. I'm trying to tell you something, and you trying to tell me I shouldn't feel this way.
And then point that it's your fault. It's partly your fault because you didn't help.
And he said I was 9 years old, but he could remember the year to, like I was 9.
And you imagine how traumatizing that must have been for him to still remember that. You didn't even acknowledge that. And one thing I don't like about people, I would never talk to my child that way. I don't call my children names. I don't say MFers.
I mean, my mother used to call me.
I don't cuss.
My
No,
mother
it's
used to
not necessary.
call me nigga. Not when we arguing though. She never did that like arguing or being loud with me or nothing like that. But she'll call my phone and be like, "What's up, nigga?" Like shit like that. She thought she was cool.
Yeah,
but that, she would never
Shit
do
like
that shit. But the way his mother doing it, I'm like, my mom never did that. She never did that and tried to make me feel bad about some shit that you did.
Never.
You trying to reverse it and say, "Oh, I didn't do nothing."
That's crazy. And then you want them to respect you, which is crazy and ludicrous.
And he basically trying to tell moms, basically, it was your fault. For real. Because he said you was being domestically violent. And she said, "Oh, well, it wasn't me or Janice's fault," or whatever the case may be. But he's telling you that I recognize that it was your fault. That's why I view my father in a whole different light than you.
Right, because as a mom, you're responsible for who you introduce into your child's space. Good and bad. You're responsible for it. If that man came in there acting a fool, guess what? It's your fault because you brought him in here with your kids.
Did she call the old dude her sugar daddy?
Her sugar daddy. He should never even been in the space to see your kids. What are you doing?
Oh,
What you doing?
Mercy.
Oh,
I don't bring nobody I'm just dating or messing with around my kids like that. And mine are damn near grown. Never seen me with no boyfriend unless they were about to be in the house. That's it. We got a long relationship. We don't do that.
Come on, man.
But I mean, that's a sad situation. I mean, I even commend him for even having the courage to bring that up, and he wasn't angry about it. You know what I'm saying? He brought it up and let her know. He communicated to her how he felt, that was her fault, that, you know, he didn't know what he could have done as a 9-year-old.
And that's why I played it, because I was talking about me really getting the courage to tell my father how I felt, even though I was angry when I told him.
Yeah.
I had courage enough to tell him exactly how I felt. Like, you know, from being younger to being a young adult to being an adult. Like, dog, you was never there. Like, how you expect me to look at you? You gotta forgive how I'm talking to you, but dog, how you expect me to look at you, yo? I did your job. I tried to do your job and raise my brothers. Right? I tried to be a man for them, and I wasn't a man myself. Right? So, yeah, man, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. But yeah, I felt some type of way for Blueface right there, man. And how his mom's handled that. I don't like how she handled that.
Very defensive. No accountability whatsoever.
Yeah, I ain't like that.
Robert, we're having conversations. That's what happens with conversations. We go all over the place.
Yeah, that's it. Right, we don't.
Conversation.
Yeah, and if you expecting us to stay like on one topic, that shit ain't gonna never happen over here for real. Even if you see the title, it's more than one subject we trying to speak on. So we're gonna
definitely be all over the place. We can talk for hours and hours and hours.
all over the place. But yeah, man, we appreciate you tuning in, man. I see you say it just popped up on your joint today. So man, appreciate you tuning in and tapping in, man.
Man, like, subscribe, share, tell a friend, man.
Appreciate you. Appreciate
that.
I got something else I wanted to put up here. Hold up. Oh, here you go.
You guys teach your daughters about the entitlement, where entitlement, sometimes it's a boundary that women set up to make sure that they're not getting less than they deserve. How do you guys teach them to navigate that?
So here's what you're saying. You're talking about parents that don't raise their kids.
No, I'm asking for you guys that are parents that do raise their kids.
No. Men who raise their children, their daughters don't go around thinking like that. Because we take care of our children.
Ask her what her father said.
Shut up.
That's boy TK.
Shut up.
When he right, he right.
Yeah. See, when a father don't take care of his daughters, that's the results that you get.
Is what?
Entitlement. You feel like you're supposed to get certain things. But when a man takes care of his daughters, she's not looking for nothing from a man. Because she got a dad.
Mm-hmm.
She'll never come to another man and expect anything.
Now, I do agree with that for my situation, right? Although I do, because I grew up with my father, like born and raised by my dad, all of that. So it's different for me. I agree with TK was saying. I just think what she was saying was different, but I still do understand what he was saying to her, because the absence of a father can affect you. It affects different things like your self-esteem and validation, relationship dynamics, emotional regulation. Like you need your father. You need a father figure in your life to teach you those things, so you're not looking for those.
But can mothers teach that as well, though?
And to a certain extent, I think they can. But you still need, every woman needs that male companion in there. I mean, not companion, that male figure in their life.
Sometimes you might not have that.
It's better to have both. I understand exactly what TK is saying. I have 4 beautiful daughters, and financially, my daughters will never need a man for anything. Therefore, the only thing another man could provide my daughter is real love and companionship. And guess what? They're going to know what that is because they've seen it in their parents. And I think that is the most important thing. You want to show your daughters what real love, real companionship looks like, because they'll see how their father treated their mother. And that's what they'll look like. That's the most important thing that they should be looking for, if you ask me.
The only thing with my kids is I just want them to be happy, right?
Yeah.
And I don't want them to ever be in a situation where they rely on somebody so much they can't be their truthful, honest self.
Right.
And you see that a lot, right? You see sometimes women will play the background because they feel like I have to stay in this situation. This is how I have my home. He raises our kids. He does that, and I never want that to be for any
I don't
of my
want no
kids.
pimp hole dynamic.
Nah, so
Yeah.
for me,
daughter.
it's like I want my daughter, you can lean on me. I don't care if
Whenever.
it's 3 in the morning, you
whatever.
need something small, call me. And my kids know that. Madison knows she can. My other ones are younger, but she knows that she can. Like,
That's
I am
my
daddy.
dad,
But
all that.
I feel like with myself personally that me not having my dad and us between me, my mom, my grandmother having to figure things out, it put me in a place where like I really don't know how to, even if I saw it, like now if my mom were to be married and I was to watch a marriage, I don't know if I could know how to emulate that. And I watch y'all and I ask y'all so many questions because I'm learning in real time. It's a hard thing for me to even like not feel like I got it, I got it, I don't need you, I got it.
Independence ain't giving out transactional poom poom though.
Yeah,
and I think
but-
that there's a lot of moms who sometimes teach their daughters that, if you're gonna be doing this for him, make sure he's doing
Yes.
this for you.
Mhm.
That's not independence.
But
Independence is not when you can say, hey, you get that man the poom poom, let me give you some paper.
But
That's not
I
independence.
think that grows like because my mom years ago would say that to me, but me now, my mom is like, I want you to like find somebody that like
And
is
be
there for
happy.
you because she's been through a lot more in life now. So like when my mom went through what she went through, the one thing we kept saying is, wow, if she had a husband or someone here with her, it would have been a lot easier on me and my brother, right? So her life has taught her differently. And sometimes it takes that as well too. She just was teaching me what she thought made the most sense because she didn't want me to have to stay in a situation and be beat up, broke up, whatever, because a man is taking care of me. So
I get it.
She wanted me to control the situation. I think that sometimes women think control is control and it's not.
You control by having your own.
Yes, I agree. I agree with that. But I think my comments got taken out of context because I'm talking about two different things at one time. I'm talking about the financial part and the actual being with somebody part of it.
Yo, I mean, I respect what TK Kirkland saying and DJ Envy and everybody saying, but at what point, like if you're in a relationship or you married or whatever the case may be, you shouldn't be able to lean on your partner?
That should be the purpose that you have. I mean, part of the purpose of having a partner is somebody to lean on.
That's what I thought. It sounded like TK saying, I don't care you got a husband or not, your daddy here. Like, I don't
think that's the right attitude to have. And I want to throw in too, just because a father is there doesn't mean that's a healthy role model or a healthy image to follow, because we know some men aren't healed, some men aren't, mature or adult, and they could still be in the household raising kids, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they were a good example to follow.
Right.
But I do feel like he's limiting his daughter. And I hear a lot of men do say that about their daughters. They rather their daughters come to them for help before they go to another man, and I don't know if that makes sense. I feel like they're limiting their daughter because then their daughter's not going to, she's going to end up one of the ones saying, I don't need a man.
That's what I was hearing. Like, you don't, basically what I was hearing, like, you don't need no nigga, your daddy there.
Your daddy
I don't care if it's 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, you called me, you need something. You like,
right.
If she got a partner, what you here for?
I've heard women say that before. I ain't calling him, I'm calling my daddy. That's your dude though. Like he's closer to you than your daddy. I don't know, but it definitely sounds like that's what he's saying. That doesn't make sense. I wouldn't want that to be impressed upon. You still need to show them a level of independence or how to be independent. Show them what, if you're that concerned, make sure she know how to do it on her own. I don't know.
And they also saying that too, independence and all that. But I just don't get the point. Like, it's like TK jumped right out there, raise your daughter. Like, I hear you. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. But so a real daddy girl will never need another man. Facts. So what's the point of having a man? What the man there for? Is he there just to give you some wood and advice here and there?
But he ain't been giving her advice because look, she going to her daddy, right?
Yeah, like
she listening to what her daddy say.
The man gonna feel like I ain't a man at all. Like what?
Right. What place does he have in her life if her daddy is her everything? I personally wouldn't want to date somebody who was considering their parent as like their everything, make the decisions for them, or be the go-to for them like that. I wouldn't want to, because it just feels like I wouldn't have a place, or I wouldn't have a say so, because you want that exchange in a relationship. You want to be able to have a give and take. I teach you some things, you teach me some things, that kind of thing. So I don't know if that's something I would look for, honestly.
And then, right, if you in a relationship, right, and you leaning on your dad, what your dad saying about your man? What that nigga there for?
Right.
What he doing? Even though you can always come over here, your father questioning him.
Right.
Facts.
So with y'all being fathers of adult girls, basically, and dealing with dating, what kind of example or instruction are you giving the girls to how to operate in a relationship with a man?
My oldest child, we always talk, and it's always, she first of all, she pregnant right now.
Congratulations.
Got a fiance. She due probably any day. She this is her second, but she's not married, but she got a fiance now, so that's I'm kind of happy about that. But I try to tell her, man, even though, like, you could lean on me for anything, you know what I mean? He got to be about something. You know what I'm saying? He got to be about something. You don't want, I'm hearing what they saying, and I'm saying, like, you don't want to be leaning on your father all the time, or leaning on your parents all the time. If you got a man, because we're going to look at him like he worthless, and I don't look at this kid like that. You know what I'm saying? He got a good head on his shoulders, got some things that he's doing, and I try to tell her all the time, man, watch what you say. You know what I'm saying? Because women's words cut deep with men sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And if you got a good man and you trying to keep him, definitely watch what you say and the things that you do, the way you dressing, all that stuff. Because she was once doing bartending. She was bartending at strip clubs and shit like that. She was getting money, tips, and all that. So she was getting a little money, but I'm telling her, like, that's not gonna get it. Guys just seeing you a certain way. She's not doing that no more, but guys are seeing you a certain way. You know what I mean? Especially if they seeing you with the little skimpy outfits on, you bartending, and you got to flirt to get tips and all that shit. No, we're not. You got to be aware of what you putting out in the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? And I think she got it, because, like I said, she's not doing it no more. But yeah, Dad gonna let you know if he ain't about shit. Robert, you are absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But like I said, man, I try to tell her, man, certain things you don't want to be doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Certain things you don't want to be doing, and certain things to look out for with guys. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things you want to watch with guys, because guys are, a lot of guys are master manipulators, womanizers. And, I done been around all types of guys. So I know guys that was out here gigolos, all that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Getting women just for their money and, playing a role thing because they got some good pipe. They going to lay you down and, whatever they want, you going to take care of it. Nah, so you got to be aware of certain things and pay attention to certain things with guys. You know what I'm saying? But she's sharp as a tack. I ain't gonna lie to you. She's sharp as a tack, man. And my younger daughter, man, her relationship's a little different. She like girls. And I don't at first I was, feeling some type of way about it. You know what I mean? But like I said, I wasn't the best parent. I wasn't there when certain things was going on. You know what I'm saying? So I had to come to a realization that I wasn't playing my part and I wasn't around. So, I just try to give her the best advice as possible, man. Like, I don't know how the dynamic is with two women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the dynamic is. I just try to tell her to stay focused and know what you actually looking for in a relationship. But yeah, man, I love both of them dearly, man, and they my hearts. They know that, man. But they both sharp. I'm gonna just say that they sharp because they dad sharp.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they both sharp. And
He said, "You
like
get
I
it
said,
from your daddy."
They call me for certain things, man. When shit getting crucial or feel crucial, they call me.
Well,
My
that's a good thing.
My oldest daughter, she's just super emotional right now, and everything we talk about, she want to get tears in her eyes. And what are you? What's wrong with you? I think because I'm pregnant.
It's a hormone.
I think it's because I'm pregnant. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Them dang napping hormones, man. Whew.
Yeah, but like I said, I love them dearly, man. And before we get out of here, I want to ask the people a question because it was on the Shade Room. But I said I'm gonna bring this question up and see how people what the people think. Y'all tell me what y'all think. If your girlfriend or boyfriend graduation and your best friend's wedding fell on the same day, at the same time in different stage, which would you choose to attend and why?
That's for y'all, chat. I already know my answer.
Oh my goodness. Oh, buddy. Come on, chat. Let me y'all tell me, man. Robert Tummy said he choosing the best friend's wedding. Yeah, get Fly ass on back in here. Fly, I'm posing the question to the chat and to the panel. If your girlfriend, boyfriend's graduation and your best friend's wedding fell on the same day at the same time in different states, which would you choose to attend and why? Flies don't seem like he in here. I don't know what's going on.
I'm in here. That's for me?
No, that's for everybody. That's for the panel and for the chat. Robert
that ain't
said
no question for me, bro.
Robert Chummy said he going to the best friend wedding. Aaron said she's going to the best friend's wedding. But y'all not saying why. So I need y'all to tell me the why. Are we going to the wedding and not going to the graduation?
I don't know. I'd be at Gina graduation if you asked me that, but
no. Let me bring this back because I don't think that was the question. All right, so we said girlfriend, not wife. We said girlfriend, not wife. So that's a big difference.
That's a difference. Okay, so that changes the whole game. You said
that changes everything. The girlfriend's
okay.
or boyfriend's graduation or best friend's wedding fell on the same day at the same time. I know why I would, pick the best friend's graduation.
Best friend's graduation?
And I would say
best friend's wedding.
And I'm gonna try to answer mine a little different because I would say that it depends on what I feel with the girl. If I feel we going places, if we, it's possible, marriage, you got to understand the best friend probably been here for a lifetime since kindergarten. And like, what I'm saying, this is a little different.
That's a fact.
But if I feel like, me and the girl got some time in and this thing may be a future thing where, I got in my mind that I might want to marry her or something, I may choose to, tell the best friend, baby girl got, she got the graduation. I got to be there, man.
I'm not forgiving you ever in my life.
To give some support.
Don't come to my wedding.
And if it's the best friend, he probably got you in the wedding. So, he probably done try to incorporate you in the wedding and all that. I see people.
But some people would back out just for that girlfriend or boyfriend, but I'm not doing it. I'm sorry, boyfriend. I am going to my best friend's wedding. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Everybody said
you
the
might
best
not
friend.
even be here next month.
Everybody, I was saying that as well. I was saying
I might not even know you in another year. I
was saying the same thing. You know, at the end of the day, I would probably choose the best friend wedding, but I had to think about it. It could be on how you feeling about the young lady or the young man that, you know what I mean, you may choose a little different, but I see everybody chose the bestie. I see Erin said that's my Erin said that's my bestie. Fuck the rest of you. That's why
I know
that's just
right.
a BF. You know what I'm saying? That's just a boyfriend. I mean, that man might got plans for you in the future.
They might, and they still gonna be there. It's just a graduation. You might have another one. Hey, you'll be all right.
Just a graduation.
It's just a graduation.
Hey, man. Yeah, well, I guess I'll probably take that route as well. Not for nothing. And one more thing before we go. You know, I left Malcolm Jamal Warner for last. I just had to put that in the title for dramatics. Malcolm Jamal Warner widow sues his mother for $1.2 million, claims the late actor failed to honor financial promises outlined in their prenup and now wants her cut. Neighbors Malcolm Jamal Warner's widow, Tanisha Warner, is reportedly suing his mother, Pamela Warner, seeking at least $1.2 million from the Warner Family Trust. She claims the late actor failed to fulfill several promises outlined in their May 2022 prenuptial agreement before his death, making her a creditor of his estate. If you recall, the Cosby Show star drowned while on vacation in Costa Rica in July 2025 at the age of 54. On the 1-year anniversary of his passing, Tanisha filed a lawsuit against Pamela Warner, who now serves as the successor trustee of the family trust. According to the complaint, Tanisha says she fulfilled her obligations under agreement by marrying Malcolm Jamal Warner and remaining married to him until his death. However, she claims he never fulfilled several financial promises, including obtaining a $1 million life insurance policy, naming her as the sole beneficiary, paying her $5,000 a month as his chief of staff, giving her $16,000 each year on their wedding anniversary, funding a tax-free retirement account for her, and maintaining college funds for their children. The lawsuit states the descendants died without having satisfied his obligation under the agreement, and no person or entity has paid or provided the sums due to plaintiff under the agreement. Tanisha is seeking at least $1,276,042 plus interest and attorney fees. She also filed a creditor's claim against her late husband's estate and is asking the court to prevent Pamela Warner from distributing assets from the family trust while the case is being litigated. Thoughts? What do y'all feel about this situation? Because you was the wife. Why wasn't you the?
There was a prenup. So
what do you think should take place? Should she be taking moms to court?
I mean, at this point, it probably is her only option to be able to benefit from anything, because he did die. So it probably is her only option, especially if her mom wasn't willing to just willingly give her, something. So,
but I didn't hear that, right? I would think she would put that, mom's not willing, she's not willing, and there's nothing being happened. Did you even try to talk to the moms, or I don't feel like
another dynamic. I mean, like I said, it may just be the last resort. I don't know, but. Hey.
And then she's saying that she, stall, him, the family splitting up the assets and all that stuff. How about if you involved in that? How about if yours is coming out in the split?
I'm sure she know whether or not it is. I'm sure she knows what her standing is as far as his family. And it probably was a prenup because they weren't in for a good reason. Him and them probably knew or had some idea that, you know, she wasn't in it for the love. She was in it, you know, to gain financially. Look at the terms she said that she agreed to in the prenup to marry him. I mean, just by her saying that seemed like she was just getting a money stipend. I mean, getting a stipend, you know, a payment to marry him.
That's what it sounds like, right? 16,000 a year, 5,000 for what?
A month or something like that, and $1 million life insurance policy, which in its essence is her fault, because she should have made sure as a wife that she had that life insurance in place. So
thank you, Rakivia. And like I said, I would think that, I mean, the mother, those are her grandchildren, right? I heard her say the college tuitions and all that, but those are her grandchildren. I'm pretty sure she want her grandchildren to attend college. I'm pretty sure she's gonna do right by the grandchildren.
he might have had something in the estate, I'm sure, set aside for the kids. Maybe a will or something like that.
She just thinks she just gonna get left out.
She probably was left out. That's what it sounds like. She definitely was left out, because she said those things weren't fulfilled, and then he died. So
I don't know what you did either, Rakivia.
She didn't have life insurance and she wasn't a beneficiary. She wouldn't be getting anything.
I don't even know what 67 gems is, but we appreciate them. And I don't know what that is or what it even means, but we appreciate them, man. But yeah, man, R.I.P. Malcolm Jamal Warner, man. That was one of my, coming up Cosby Show. That was my thing, man. I was into the Cosby Show heavy, man. That was my thing.
Say it time and time again, and I noticed a lot of these Chadwick Boseman's family coming out with some issues.
Yo, the same type of thing, with the wife. The same thing, his brother.
Order. Everybody should have life insurance. Everybody, especially ones with children and assets to leave behind, get your life insurance, get your trust, and make sure you got a living will and a will and testament filed. Do it today.
Same thing. His brother's not feeling it, man, and
put your orders down. Who gonna
I was actually gonna put that up here too, but I declined not to, because I said we got pretty much the same thing. But I don't know, man. I mean,
you don't have to have a lot of money to do it, but everybody needs to have that on the forefront, because these are not the things you want your family to have to deal with after you leave and grieving you. It's sad. And we know how people are with money.
And it's sad, man. It's sad. It's sad, man. I hope all parties get what they supposed to get, and everything is everything. Shout out to her as well, man, for, I guess, even having the courage to fight the family.
Yeah.
Look like what's about to go on is about to be a fight, man.
It's about to be a fight.
Hey, man, we done reached that time, man. Time flies. And this wasn't a bad woman chat, man. Usually, I get on the woman chat and we be hooting and hollering and disagreeing and everything else. So this was pretty good for me today, man. I appreciate y'all. Listen, man, I'm a Moto EMS, the Have-Nots mascot. Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Listen, man, make sure y'all like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Make sure you hit them notifications so you know when we go on live. And as usual, man, make sure you stay out of the way. Stay sucker free, man, in a world full of lollipop. I love y'all, man. 100. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Hey, y'all. LB's here holding it down on the Denner Brothers and Barco Boys channel. Thank you for joining us for Women Chat Wednesday. Another good show. Definitely make sure that you're liking the video. Make sure that you subscribe and share. Share us with your friends and family. Keep coming back. Chiming in with our conversations. Keep it going. I want to bid y'all well on your day. Remember that existence is automatic, but purpose is chosen.
Absolutely.
Hey, yo, Fly Global, Missed Everywhere. You ain't never there. I am the Jersey representative South. Appreciate everybody for tuning in today, man. Another good one. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Like, subscribe, and share. And we will see y'all tomorrow. Peace. 100.
100.
Can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.
I'm about halfway to nowhere, and I know what I gotta do. I'm I'm about 3 steps unfolding. Actually, gotta come through. I need love, I need patience. Take me back to the basics. I just need one more shot at living. I just need one more shot like Pippin.
Niggas can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.